Let's go. Ready when you are, Master Moore. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm here with Rashad Woods at fitnessbuddies.com. This is the first live stream, or stream, I should say. We haven't gotten to live yet, but we will.
We're working on recording, technical snafus.
So, my background, as I said, my name's Ken Moore, Master Moore, fourth Dan in Tang Soo. We just had a great workout this morning with Grandmaster Dale Drulard, the first American black belt in Tang Soo. And for those who are familiar with the history, quite an amazing person. 84 years old, still training with us. And, well, everybody's pretty soaked. So we've been around since 1975 in the same location. Go ahead and pan around.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've been a student here for 5 years now. I'm a senior red belt. You learn a lot about yourself and then your limitations and pushing through those as a Tang Soo student. I previously took Taekwondo. Right now you guys can't see me, but you'll be able to see me later on. For about 3.5, 4 years of Taekwondo experience, got up to my brown belt, went to college, and took a lot of time off. And as a result, lost a lot of muscle, flexibility, and ability and agility. And so I came up here, bumped into Master Moore back in 2014, and it's been fun times ever since.
Exactly, and you brought up a great point. Some people stop and they always say, oh, I'm not in shape enough to start again. Wrong. Start. You'll get in shape. And no, I appreciate it. We've been friends ever since.
Yes.
Had some good laughs.
Torn muscles.
Torn muscles. But the bottom thing is do something. You know, not just do it, do something. Because people train in Ishinryu, Shotokan, Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, but they're doing something. And that's the main thing. You know, you want to lose some pounds, get in some good shape, meet some new friends, whether it's martial arts, it's yoga, something else. And I'm sure there'll be future episodes on different things, forms of activity.
With less technical snafus as well, too.
Hey, that's okay. But as I was saying, we've been in the same location since 1975. We're probably one of the oldest dojangs around as far as continually being in the same location. And we've done some updates, painted, drop ceiling, everything else. But have a great group here. Just started the kids' classes. I'm here 4 days a week, 7 classes I teach, plus I work full-time. And I help my sister with her business, but you know what? Always have extra time.
It's your passion.
It is a passion.
And so, you know, what we want to do here at Your Fitness Buddies is highlight different forms of fitness for people. Obviously, we'll be able to start when we learn the better aspects of the IT side of things, which I am not. We'll figure those things out. But this was really, you know, one of the things I wanted to highlight because I'm so passionate about martial arts and because you start to appreciate it more when you get older and maybe you lose some physical ability, but then you learn the art more. Specifically, it becomes more organic. You start to be actually a better martial artist as you gain a little bit of age and maybe your natural ability kind of not atrophies a bit, but natural father time takes over.
You do hit physical limitations.
Yes.
Hips, knees. I'm fortunate, I feel, because I've never had knee or hip issues, and I've been training for some time now. You know how many years it'll be next year?
35? 42? 50?
50.
Oh my goodness. It's amazing.
But you know, still no problem. Because one of my drives is these younger people who come in.
36?
Yes. When we train, like for instance during the summertime, I don't like just standing up here in front. You know, we'll make one line and we'll just kick back and forth along the mat because kind of boring watching.
For sure.
Just like coming up to the studio, we have a sitting area. I just had a new student on Thursday. She was going to watch. I said, well, watching's kind of boring, isn't it? Came out here, had a great time. Joined. But it's participation. Some sports are team related, others are individual related. It fits that person's personality. Gymnastics, skating, martial arts, although they could be call them team-based. When you're up, you're up.
Exactly.
Wrestling, same thing. Whereas like basketball or flag football or whatever you want to do, you know. So everybody has different levels of ability, but you know, like I just said, we just trained with somebody who's 84 years old and can put everyone to shame up here.
It certainly puts the excuses, out of the window, and one thing that I've learned in my time here is when you miss a day, it's like missing a year, because you never know what type of lessons could be added, what type of tweaks could be worked on, and you're always working, even if you're doing the basics. One of the things that could drive you insane as a student: why am I doing this same move over and over and over again?
A
low block.
A low block. A low block. But you develop your hip action, you develop the repetitiveness. And like I tell students, when I tested for my first Dan, one of my forms I did was the very first one I learned.
Correct.
Why? It should be the best one I know how to do.
Correct.
Because nobody ever attains perfection, but you strive for it. But, one of the things too is, I'm sure people are watching, once you start training, it's in your blood. If I am unable to train for a week,
get antsy.
I'm antsy.
Get antsy.
I just get a little.
Why are you watching that TV episode? Where are you at? I went out of town for work. And it's in your blood. It's in your bones.
You just got to do it.
Yeah.
And so, as you said, this is my passion.
Absolutely.
I don't do this for the money. I pay the rent.
Mm-hmm.
But, some people do, and it's everybody's own business plan they have. Mine is getting a job that allows me to do the things I really want to do.
Absolutely.
And there's the difference between, a hobby and a job.
Mm-hmm.
We all have to go to work to make money. Not that we love our jobs all the time. Mine's not too bad. But then on the flip side, I'm able to do this. So Monday, we have the little dragons. I don't have kids. Kids between 4 and 6.
For sure.
I'm glad I have some help. Then Mondays and Wednesdays, 6 to 7 is the kickboxing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So completely different than the martial arts. Lots of push-ups, lots of sit-ups, some ab ripper, stuff like that. Then Tuesdays and Thursdays, we got the younger kids, 7 to 11. And shoot, we've gone from none to 14 kids.
Pretty quickly, too.
In 2 weeks.
Pretty quickly, yes.
But we just started up in September.
And, that's kind of one of the things I wanted to highlight was it's always a challenge to, once you hit, the team sport age of 12, 13, you're going from being a younger kid where maybe your parent can sit here and take you, to when you start reaching those years between 14 and 18 is where people tend to fall off. I say that because that happened to me.
Sure.
Once I got to 7th and 8th grade, between 4th and 6th grade when I was doing Taekwondo, that was my passion. My brother took it further beyond because that was his passion. But when I played basketball, I ran track, I did various other martial arts.
But you were doing something.
Correct.
You were physically active.
And it still kind of kicks at me because I said, boy, man, if I would have stuck out and took that path of, the path less followed into martial arts, I'd be teaching a class. I'd be an instructor.
Absolutely. But also looking back, I was 14 years old. I was a first GUP. I'm kind of glad I didn't get my black belt then. I didn't understand it.
Absolutely.
I didn't understand the mental aspect of it. But I went and became a gymnast with my friends because at our high school, we had a